So you're telling me I'm having the Sunday scaries every week to dread 5 days of my life, to then be rewarded with a little thrill on Friday, but then be so tired from working that I pass out at like 10 p.m.
They got to change the retirement age. It's got to be like 45 now because I'm tired.
I think that your employees have grown bitter and have gotten cold-hearted, but I think more of it is that they're tired of swimming across oceans for companies who aren't willing to step over a puddle for them.
Right now, there's a large epidemic of people who are just tired of working. They're exhausted, they're tired of 9 to 5, they're tired of the wages not increasing, and a lot of people are just giving up. Now, for anyone out there who's feeling all that work stress, man, I feel you, but please don't give up. This is what a lot of people on TikTok are saying about this whole work culture and how they're fed up.
Oh, God, let me go in here and act like I give a and be fake for 8 more hours. God damn, bullshit, why I gotta keep coming?
I'm only 2 years into working my 9 to 5 job, and this is awful. So you're telling me I'm having the Sunday scaries every week to dread 5 days of my life, to then be rewarded with a little thrill on Friday, but then be so tired from working that I pass out at like 10 p.m. Live for Saturdays, love them, but really that is only one full day of fun, because Sunday, have a great Sunday morning, and then Sunday afternoon rolls around and I have the Sunday scaries and I'm dreading my life for the next 5 days.
You know, that is going on a lot. A lot of people are getting completely stressed out, and I'm one of them as well. By the time Friday comes along, man, I'm in bed by 10 o'clock. And the only day I get to enjoy is Saturday, because by Sunday I need to get ready, and I'm just like, I gotta get into work. Now, me, I don't hate work. I don't have that much hate towards work, but I understand the routine. Sometimes it gets quite mundane and quite boring and stressful. Now, a lot of people, I'm noticing, a lot of people are doing jobs that they hate, but they're doing it because they have to, and they have no other choice. Now, I know there's people out there that say there is choices. Everyone has a choice. But that's not the case for everyone. Some people is either they're in so much amount of debt, they need to handle the debt. Some people, they just have to take care of their kids. There's a life situation that happens where they need to help someone in the family. There's so many things that are happening in people's lives, and people are just getting completely stressed out. Inflation is not helping. The economy and the wages not increasing is not helping. There's so many things that are causing so many people to have so much stress that I can understand why they're going on TikTok and they're venting.
They got to change the retirement age. It's got to be like 45 now because I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm done. I am so done. I don't want to work my whole entire life to work.
You don't need to work your whole entire life. That's why I love the whole FIRE movement. Yeah, I know some people think that's just wild, but I love the premise of busting your ass when you're young, thinking about yourself in the future, saving as much as possible. That way you can just live off your investments, and you could choose to work whatever job you want to work in. Isn't that a great feeling to know if my boss is a dick and I don't want to work with him no more or her no more, and they're just giving me nonsense? You're like one meeting away from being like, peace out, leaving, and it doesn't do anything to you at all. You don't have no mortgage just holding you back. You have none of this debt just holding you back. You have complete freedom. And that's why a lot of these Gen Zs, they're sacrificing so much at a young age. They're doing doom spending, they're doing all these things, they even foregoing retirement. But they're forgetting, you're gonna get to a point where you're in the 40s and 45, where hey, I'm supposed to be winding down right now. Why am I working so many hours? Why am I grinding? It's because of all the past mistakes that you made that you need to clean up. So that's why the whole FIRE movement, if you're young, man, just handle your business now, save as much as you can, live as frugal as you can. I know it's really hard, I get it, but live as frugal as you can. That way, you don't end up in situations just hoping and begging that you just get this miraculous check in the mail that doesn't take care of all your problems.
I have lost so much motivation to work a regular job. I don't want to work a regular job anymore. It's a rat race. I've lost my energy to do so. I'm not even motivated by the money anymore. It just seems as though everybody that's around me is in their own little bubble. I don't really have anybody who communicates or talks to me anymore. Even the ones that I used to consider my close friends, they've seemed to just dropped off. So it's kind of lonely out here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the thing, man, as well, that a lot of people are just struggling with. It feels like everyone is going through the struggle. Everyone is in this rat race. And you know, it's great to have friends and all. It really is. And it's great we have so many friends and we can vent with, and this is great. But sometimes, man, people just like being in their own bubble. If they are financially struggling, they just want to be in their own bubble and just handle their business on their own. Some people working 2 or 3 jobs, they have no time to hang out with other people. They just want to handle their business. And unfortunately, it leaves a lot of people by themselves and lonely, especially if they're not out there working 2 or 3 jobs. So not everybody wants to work 2 or 3 jobs. Not everyone needs to work 2 or 3 jobs. It would help, right? Because you're hearing all this hustle culture stuff, how you can retire early and getting a secondary job will help. But that's not really for everyone. And it does get to a point where you're not so motivated by money. You just want to be happy. You know, a lot of these TikTok videos I'm seeing, people are just crying and they're breaking down because all they really want is just to be happy and find a better way, because the things that they're doing now is certainly not the way they want to be living for the rest of their life.
Always asking me my dream job like I just like working. I hate working. I tell people all the time, bro, my dream job is to not have a job. I hate clocking in. I hate talking to managers. I hate having meetings. I hate having coworkers. I hate everything about having a job. I hate having to wait on a paycheck. I hate this shit. I really hate this shit. I hate working this job. I hate working a job. I tell people this shit all the time. I don't want a job. I don't want a job. I want to act. I want to rap, because like that, it don't feel like a job.
Okay, calm down. It's a little excessive. I understand there's some jobs you don't like, but just saying I just don't want a job. Listen, all right, maybe I'm a little old school. I'm not that old, but I have the old school mentality where I am a hustler. I love hustling. I love grinding. But I recognize that a job does give you a purpose, right? I do like the routine of getting up every day, going somewhere, making money, coming home. That's my thing. I like socializing with people at work. I don't socialize as much, but I do love socializing with people at work, about what happening in sports world. We talk about work once in a while, but usually it's just to socialize. Really, it's just to socialize. You cannot get that anywhere else if you're not working a 9 to 5. It is really difficult. I always tell people, you know, I would love if I won the lotto, right? We all want to just one day just win a lotto, and we say there's so many things that we could do when we win the lotto. But what a lot of people don't recognize is then you're gonna be by yourself. Not everyone is to have the same amount of money you're gonna have. So it's gonna be kind of lonely while everyone's out at work, complaining about work, doing whatever it is they're doing at work, and you're here, wanna go on vacation, wanna go on shopping sprees. Who are you gonna do it with, right? Who are you gonna spend all this time with when you have all this money and you're by yourself? Okay, that's why it's like, yeah, you might not be enjoying what you're doing now, but you gotta do something in your life where you put all your hard work and your dedication in, and you enjoy, and you get to socialize and meet people. That would actually get you motivated. I know for me, I get motivated, especially when I'm thinking about videos. I get a lot of creativity from just having conversations with people. And to just remove yourself from it is not that simple. And listen, he said he wants to be a rapper or an actor. That might not be in your cards. You might not be good at rapping. You might not be good as an actor. Well, actually, if you want to be an actor, you should act like you want to go to work. That's a good way to start. I'm only kidding. But anyway, with that being said, I mean, there's nobody who just instantly become a rapper and a star overnight and acting overnight. That is a really, really, really tough thing to do. It's not easy. Not everyone makes it. You could do it on the side while you're working, and you know at work, yeah, I might not be happy with what I'm doing right now, but I'm working hard on this craft. And once this craft pops off, then everything is gonna work out. That's how I feel about it. My job, I don't hate it, but I always would love to just do YouTube videos, motivate people, do things like that. And I know on YouTube, I can make a decent amount of money, and most likely, and hopefully, I get big enough. Subscribe to my channel, help me get there. I'll get big enough to where I do not need to work 9 to 5. And I thought about that. I really did. I thought if I was able to make at least 3 or 2 times the amount of money I'm making now, would I quit my job? Probably not. Because now I'm not going to work just stressed out about bills. Now I'm going there to just go there, get my benefits, talk to a few people here and there, and then go home, do my hobby, and just make money that way. Because it's sitting down, just working as an actor or as a musician, that is really lonely. Very, very lonely.
I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what leadership and development class you went to. Good employees get tired of being good employees to ungrateful employers. It's that simple. It's not quiet quitting. It's just that good employee has reached their threshold where they said, my good enough is not going to be good enough for you. Yes, sometimes I think that your employees have grown bitter and have gotten cold-hearted, but I think more of it is that they're tired of swimming across oceans for companies who aren't willing to step over a puddle for them.
That is the main problem as well. And what sucks is, you think as an employee, you have a manager, like what you're going through, like they got it made. The managers is just chilling, they're enjoying life, and their whole goal and the whole purpose is just punish you. That's not the case. A lot of times you have conversations with these managers and they're going through the same struggle you're going through. So they really can't help you. The person on top of them, they can't help you. It seems like the people at the top are so far reached where they just don't understand, and they're so disconnected with understanding exactly what an employee wants. And that is by far the most frustrating thing, because of course, everyone always says online, ask for a raise, negotiate. You do that, you speak to your manager, hey, I want a raise, whatever. They come back with this whole HR thing saying, well, unfortunately, they don't do, we want to do this percent, we don't give raises at this time of the year. They give you all these excuses. And really, your manager wants a raise as well. Like everyone wants a raise as well, but we're not getting it. And that's the part that is really unfortunate. And it sucks, but a lot of jobs, you just gotta get up and just go ahead and go somewhere else. But who wants to do that? Who wants to jump job to job? It makes no sense to you, right? If the job likes you, they like his employee, why don't they just give you a raise? But that's not the case. A lot of times, if you just want to move up, and that's just the way things are nowadays. You can't just work at one company for 25 years. If you want to move up and make money, you got to just not be so loyal to your company. Ask them to give you a raise and say no, you jump ship. It sounds wild, it sounds wicked, but I've seen so many people do this tactic and they ended up winning.
Hey, look, bro, I'm going to be real. At 36, I feel like that's the perfect retirement age, bro. I swear. Like, I'm 36 now, bro, and I just feel like I need to retire. Like, why the do I have to work 30 more years, bro? I don't want to work till I'm 60 or 70. I'm going to be dead.
Well, it goes back to what I was saying in the last video as well. You do not need to work that long in your life. Listen, I feel him. He's saying 36, I'm 42. I feel him. Once I started getting into like my upper 30s, I was like, man, really, am I going to be doing this the rest of my life? But I put money in investments. I put money in my 401k, a Roth IRA. I'm doing all the right things. So I know, okay, as much as I do not want to continue working to the age of 60, and it's like, man, I just don't want to do that and I want to retire younger, I possibly can. If I continue on the path that I'm continuing, right, which is with the investment and savings and handling my money the right way. So to me, I don't think about it that much like, oh, stressed out. Usually people who think about it stressed out is because they keep on like doing things today that's making their situation worse. So to me, my advice for anyone out there that's currently struggling, and you just want to vent about working 9 to 5 and you're just exhausted, take a step back and allow that vent. Go ahead and vent, get it out of your system. But you got to sit down, look yourself in the mirror and recognize, what is the things that I'm doing wrong today? There has to be something that I'm doing wrong today. Is it because I'm just afraid to take risks? So due to that, I'm just continue working the same job I'm not working because it's safe. No job is safe. Eventually, if you're not learning, progressing, you will get laid off. So what is the issue that you're having that you need to resolve? There's something, you know what it is, but whatever it is, you need to work on it. If you're afraid to take risks and you're seeing so many people online making money, starting businesses or whatever it is, and you want to do it, just dive in there and do it. You want to become a real estate agent? Become a real estate agent. You want to make YouTube videos? Go ahead. I'm using my phone right now. I'm recording. I'm doing YouTube videos. Try everything out because you never know what will work. And one day it could get you out of the situation you're in right now where you would not be making videos talking about how stressed and how tired you are. You're making videos motivating people to try to get them out of the situation that you're in.